Richardson Hitchins stops George Kambosos Jr. in the 8th round via TKO. Listen, people, I told you so. I told you Hitchens will stop Kambosos Jr. in the 8th round. And that's exactly what happened, man. It was a vicious body shot that Kambosos Jr. just couldn't recover from, and the referee waved the fight off. Listen, I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to be honest. You know me, it's Enzo, the realest in the game. So I'm not going to beat around the bush, man. Kambosos Jr., he did okay. Do you know what I mean? He went in there, gave it his best. Do you know what I mean? He's a tough lad. Do you know what I mean? He wears his heart on his sleeve. He gives it everything. But at the end of the day, man, he just hasn't got the skills, man. He just hasn't got the ability to hang in there with the very elite fighters, man. And that's exactly what Hitchens is. Hitchens is elite, man. Do you know what I mean? The guy has got skills, man. And you know what? Kambosos Jr. had to find out the hard way. He had to find out the hard way. He got absolutely pieced up in that fight. Do you know what? I'm actually going to say, yeah, Hitchens, he was fighting in third gear the whole time, man. He was fighting in third gear. He didn't even have to go up to the 4th, 5th, 6th gear. He had more gears to go up. Do you know what I mean? If Kambosos Jr. actually turned it up, Hitchinson would have went another level. Do you know what I mean? But the level that Hitchinson fought tonight, do you know what I mean, was enough to defeat, yeah, the very subpar Kambosos Jr. Do you know what I mean? And for me, Kambosos Jr. has to go back to 135, man. I said it. When he moved to 140, I said it, man. He hasn't got the reach. He hasn't got the height. He hasn't got the power to hurt the guys at 140. And that's exactly what happened, man. Do you know what I mean? At the start of the fight, Hitchens was just jabbing and moving, going to the body, do you know what I mean, just piecing him up slowly. And by the time you go to the 5th round, Hitchens thought, you know what, this guy has not got the power to do anything to me. So I'm just going to walk him down, man. And that's exactly what Richardson Hitchens did. He started walking that Kambosos, got into the body, he hit Kambosos in the 5th round with a vicious body shot. Kambosos grimaced. Do you know what I mean? It's just his pride and his ego kept him up. Do you know what I mean? And he got through that 5th round. But listen, the writing was on the wall, man. The writing was on the wall. Kambosos Jr. just couldn't hang in there with an elite guy like Richardson Hitchins, man. He just couldn't do it. He tried his best, but he just fell short. Do you know what I mean? He just fell short because he hasn't got the boxing skills to compete against these guys, man. Do you know what I mean? He's looking like that win over Teofimo Lopez for Kambosos Jr. is looking like a real fluke right now. Do you know what I mean? Because since then, ever since he stepped up, he's fell short, man. He went in there, he got smoked by Devin Haney twice, man. Outclassed, outboxed. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was just man against boy, man. Do you know what I mean? He went to fight Lomachenko again, outclassed, TKO'd, body shot. He's gone up against Richardson Hitchins again, fall short, got beaten up, got stopped with a vicious body shot. Listen, Kambosos Jr. is one of them boxers where he's actually very lucky, man. He's actually got the opportunity to fight the very elite guys, yeah, even after he's lost. Do you know what I mean? He's always got the big fights because Kambosos Jr. is a big name. He's a big name from Australia and he's had the opportunities given to him. But you know what, yeah? The evidence is there, man. The receipts are there. He's just not good enough. He's just not good enough. So for me, go back to 135, fight some domestic level fighters in Australia, yeah? Rebuild yourself and then maybe come back and see where the division is. Do you know what I mean? You might get another opportunity for a title. Kambosos Jr. is a big name, so you're probably going to get another title shot down the line. But he has to just go back, rebuild himself, get some wins, build up his confidence again, and then see where the landscape of the 135 division is. Do you know what I mean? But for me, Kambosos Jr. should not stay at 140. He just doesn't belong there. He hasn't got the power. He hasn't got the reach. He hasn't got the height. Do you know what I mean? He should not stay there at all. I think that's the wrong division for him. He should go back down. Do you know what I mean? As for Richardson Hitchins, oh my God, what can I say, man? This kid has got everything, man. He's got everything. Do you know what I mean? Such a masterful performance tonight against Kambosos Jr., man. Do you know what I mean? The guy didn't even break a sweat, man. He did exactly what he wanted to do in there. Do you know what I mean? The level of maturity and boxing IQ that this kid was showing. Listen, I really liked it. I was very, very impressed. One of my friends, Camille, he told me about Richardson Hitchins. You know what I mean? I wasn't listening, but tonight he showed levels. He showed levels. Do you know what I mean? Listen, what's next for Richardson Hitchins? Yeah, I think people are talking about Teofimo Lopez. Do you know what I mean? Teofimo Lopez, after the fight, he got in the ring, he dapped it up with Hitchens. Do you know what I mean? Looks like they get along buddy. But that's a fight that people are saying that could be next. People are talking about David Haney. Do you know what I mean? They're saying about David Haney versus Hitchens. But listen, for me personally, yeah, from what I've seen from Richardson Hitchins, yeah, I reckon he smokes all them guys, man. I reckon he smokes Haney. I reckon he smokes Teofimo Lopez, man. Do you know what I mean? Because his boxing IQ and the skills, yeah, I just think his levels above those guys. Especially with Haney not being too confident at the moment. Do you know what I mean? He's being very hesitant. He's very scared to get punched. Listen, Hitchens will absolutely smoke Devin Haney. So I don't see Devin Haney taking that fight. But Teofimo Lopez, he might just take that fight because Teofimo Lopez, he's the champion. Well, he's got the WBO stripe, innit? So Teofimo Lopez might just want to take on Hitchens, and it looks like that fight could be made, man. Another one as well, Puello, he's having a fight as well. Rasu, who's got a WBA title. So there's fights there for Richardson Hitchins. Do you know what I mean? So Richardson Hitchins, he's got some options to him if he wants to pursue them. But it looks like the Teofimo Lopez fight might be next up, man. Do you know what I mean? And also, I think, yeah, and this is just me, I really think that Hitchens, he might move up to 147. Do you know what I mean? Because he looks big for the weight class at 140. Do you know what I mean? He's got the height, he's got the reach. He probably drains himself to make 140. Do you know what I mean? And I think the older he gets in the next few years, maybe 18 months, yeah, if he can try and get a couple of belts in the 140 division, I don't think he's going to unify the belts. I don't think he's going to go for undisputed. Maybe, I don't know, but I don't think he's going to do it. But I really see Hitchens going up to 147. And I can see him being successful at 147 because he's got the boxing IQ. He's got the skill. He's got a bit of power by himself. He's got the height. Do you know what I mean? So he's a strong lad. So I can see him, his future may lay in the 147-pound division. Do you know what I mean? But listen, masterclass performance from Richardson Hitchins. I said it from the start. As soon as the fight was announced, I said, listen, this is all bad for Kambosos Jr. It's a bad fight. Do you know what I mean? He struggled against Haney. He's got no chance against Hitchens. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. And I did a watch along, and as we was watching, do you know what I mean? You can tell, man. Do you know what I mean? People were telling me in the comments, yo, Enzo, Kambosos Jr. is gonna win. In fact, I done a vote. I done a vote on my community post here, and the majority of people, actually 57% of the people voted for Kambosos Jr. to win. I'm thinking, yo, you guys crazy? Do you know what I mean? You guys must not know about Richardson Hitchins, man. Do you know what I mean? 52% voted for Kambosos Jr. But you know what? It was probably Australians voting with their hearts rather than their heads. Do you know what I mean? But me, when I looked at this fight, I was thinking with my head, not my heart, man. Do you know what I mean? Kambosos Jr. is a solid guy, man. Like I said, honest lad, works hard. He goes in there. He gives it everything. But again, his ability is very limited. He's very limited, his boxing ability and his IQ and his boxing IQ. He went in there, he was rushing, he was falling short, and Hitchens was just catching him with a short hook, right hook, catching him with body shots, caught him with jabs. I think Hitchens probably connected around about 70 jabs on George Kambosos Jr.'s head. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's how bad he was. It was very dominant performance from Hitchens. Do you know what I mean? But listen, I want to leave it at that, man. Guys and girls, let me know in the comments, man. What did you think of the fight? Do you know what I mean? What do you think is next for Kambosos Jr.? Should he go back to 137-pound division? I think that's where he belongs. I feel 140 is too big for him. He's too small. He hasn't got the reach and he hasn't got the power. So go back to 137. Let me know what you think, man. And also let me know what you think Richardson Hitchins, his next fight should be. Should it be Teofimo Lopez or should it be Devin Haney? Let me know in the comments. I'll really appreciate it. Once again, thank you so much for watching EMGM Sports. It's me, your boy Enzo. Please don't forget to smash the like button. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe because that's the only way you're going to help us to grow. I'll be back real soon with another one. Until then, stay blessed, my people. Peace.